Alright guys, so if you haven't already noticed, I'm going to be changing my air filter today also, and I wanted to show you what requires to change an air filter. So I got myself the K&N air filter on my Ninja 250. I'm sure you guys have seen a video before where I bought it, and I'm installing it finally now. And so what is required to change it is your Allen wrench to take the screws off of the cover, your little grease to put around the edges of the air filter, and the actual air filter that you'll be putting in. That's pretty much all you'll need. I got a little old security shirt from when I used to work the fair that I'll be using to clean up the air filter box. And there you go, there's the air filter box. So the Allen keys will go into 1, 2, 3 screws, and then this comes off. I pretty much have it loose, but just wanted to show you guys what it looks like here. So I'll pause now and show you guys when I take it off. Alright, so I have it all loose, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Take off the cover, and there's the stock air filter. Put the cover down there, and we're going to remove the stock air filter. Now I understand this thing is going to be wet and full of grease and stuff like that, so let's see what my stock air filter looks like. And actually, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, there's the dirt. There's all the dirt and grime here, guys. So that's what the stock air filter looks like. Rinky dinky, very Mickey Mouse-ish. But I guess that's all, a stock Ninja 250 really needs. So as you can see, there's all the dirt and grime. And there's, you can see inside there's a lot of dirt and grime. So I'm going to clean all that up as much as I can before installing my new K&N, guys. So I'm going to pause it here and show you the rest in a minute. Here we go. I'm going to get ready to start putting the grease on the air filter before installing it into the bike. I wanted to give you guys a couple little precautionary measures and let you know what the instructions say. So here we go. As you can see, the filter here, when you look at it at this angle here, you'll see how it gets skinny and it gets fatter and fatter and fatter. So that's how the filter goes in. Skinny part facing the front and gets fatter and fatter and fatter as you go in. Also, as you can see around the corners here, there is a lip that goes around this filter here. You see that lip right there? It goes all the way around all 4 corners. That's where the grease is applied, along that lip there. If you turn the filter over, you look at the other side, there's no lip. It's just a rounded off edge. Okay, grease does not go on this side. It goes on this side where the lip is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start putting grease all along the lip here, all the way around. And I'll get it nice and greased up, get it ready, and then I'll be able to install it. Also, wanted to show you guys what I've done. I've cleaned out the airbox pretty well, as best as I can. What I did was I used a screwdriver, wrapped the cloth around screwdriver, got it in there as far as I can, cleaned it up as well as I can. Got a lot of grass and bugs wings, and let me see if I can show you guys here pretty much of how dirty my sleeve got there. You see all that dirt, and it doesn't look like a whole lot, but there's a lot of dirt and stuff there all over that sleeve. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what to do when changing your air filter. So now that the box looks pretty cleaned, I've cleaned it as well as possible. I'm going to go ahead and grease this up and get the new filter in there. Alright, so the instructions say to be pretty liberal with the grease. I didn't want to put too much. I don't want to make it a messy situation, but as you can see, I got all 4 corners of the grease, and pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with my finger just like this, just like so. Make sure all of the panel is greased there, and I'll go over it a couple times, make sure it's all done. But pretty much just want to get this on video so you guys can get the general idea of what we got to do here. And that's pretty much it. Get it all greased up, nice and greased up there, and pretty much the air filter will be ready for install as soon as I get all the excess off. So I'm going to pause it now and finish up. Alright, so this is what it looks like after I've gotten all greased up. As you can see, all 4 corners are nice and greased up and ready to go, and the filter is about to go into the bike. And here we go. So got it in there. And I'm doing this one hand, guys, so bear with me. I understand it does get kind of hard. It's not that bad. Make sure you get it in as far as you can. There we go. There we go, and it's pretty much in there. So I'm going to clean all this little excess right here that came on the rim when I got the filter in. We'll put that back on there and push it in as far as I can there. Okay, and there you go, guys. Air filter change on a Ninja 250. All I gotta do is put the cover on, screw the 3 bolts, ready to go, guys. Alright, stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and check back in once it's all closed up and locked in and everything's good. Alright guys, one more thing. Before installing the top, make sure you clean off all the gunk and crap that's remaining on the top before installing it. You already went ahead and cleaned up everything in there, so make sure that you clean everything on here as well. So the only thing that has grease on it is the K&N air filter, and we're pretty much ready to install. So just wanted to make sure that I added that extra step for you guys, cleaned it all up. There's also this rubber seal that runs along here. You can see it runs along this line all the way around. Make sure that rubber seal is inside its lines where it belongs, and we're pretty much ready to go. Alright guys, one more thing. The K&N air filter obviously is a little bit fatter, thicker material, a little bit longer, slightly I guess, than the original as well. I've seen this in various YouTube videos. The top is not just going to go and stay flush on for you to put the screws on. It's going to dance around there. So what the best bet to do is get a screw, get it started, get a screw, get it started, get a screw, get it started. Once you got them all started, you can get the top exactly where it belongs and screw everything in. So that's what I did. As you can see, it's still a little bit loose. I still haven't tightened it all the way yet. I'm going to do that now, clean up the little extra grease from my fingers that got all over the top, and pretty much job done. So here we go. Alright, so there we go. There's the final product. The top is installed. All 3 screws are tightened up nicely. Cleaned off any excess fingerprints that I had all over it and dirt. And as you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I did my spark plugs and changed my air filter today. Now all I got to do is remove my gas tank because the bike is under construction, about to be painted. It's the only last part that remains on the bike that needs to be painted. As you can see, I got it all completely naked. Yes, I got speakers on the bike for those of you who don't know. And so next step is take off my gas tank, but you're not going to catch that on video. You're just going to catch the final product of the bike being put back together. So there you go. There's an air filter change for you guys. K&N air filter, very highly recommended. I use it for every one of my vehicles, including my bike and my Mustang. So you guys stay tuned and hope you enjoyed the video.